May profits be upon you. We're going to take a look at NZD, the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. NZD, USD. Let's look at the RT money meter. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency future from a swing perspective, and we're tracking it over a period of 15 weeks. I update this every week so we can track the progress of each individual currency strength or weakness, right? And the rate of change over a period of 15 weeks. For this week, we see that US dollar has changed from last week's 44.25 to this week's 3.95. It's moving sideways, but it is the strongest of all the currencies, period. End of story. All right. NZD, meanwhile, was ranked at number 5 last week at minus 3.78. This week, ranked again at number 5 at minus 197. Now, you might say, hey, it got a little stronger. It's moving up a little bit. Relatively speaking, that's why I'm showing 3 weeks. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, what is NZD? NZD was at 0.22, right? Had a big drop to minus 378. And this week, it's at minus 971. So what I'm thinking, what you should picture in your mind is price did this. We pulled up and then pulled back. You understand? We might be in this part right now as an individual currency, but that'll mean that it's one of the stronger ones. I would put it up against the US dollar, and I'm going to be expecting price to go downtown. All right, because it's kind of weak on its own, is what I'm trying to say. All right, it's ranked at number 5 out of 8 currencies, so it's not one of the stronger ones. Now, if we look at it from the monthly, if we do some top-down analysis, I know y'all like that top-down. All right, so we come from this high up here, right? Price couldn't make a new high, and we start breaking down. We pull back, swing high, and then we break down, breaking that low. It's a new swing low. We swing back up, could not break that high, and now we're on our way down. So we are in this range of price. We pull back into the premium price, the premium prices section, all right, above the 50%. And we are now going from premium into discount. All right, so I think this train is moving with some momentum to the downside. We're going downtown. We're going shopping. All right, what I want you to see is the fact that this low did not make a new high. That means I believe it will be targeted for liquidity. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. All right. We broke this low. I'm looking for this low to be broken because we have a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low situation going on. I'm expecting the next structural point to be a lower low. All right. I think this right here, which I believe is a strong low, I think we will be testing it. This is a demand zone, a pretty strong demand zone where we responded to it here. This is the reaction, right? I believe we should be on our way to testing that, which would mean we would take out that low, all right? The extreme of this demand zone, this is a monthly time frame now, I'm going to remind you. The extreme of this monthly demand zone is here, all right? You see how price just missed this? This looks like inducement to get people, to trap people who are going long, just to come back and take them out, take out their stop losses as they mitigate this unmitigated zone of demand. I hope you can understand my logic with that, right? So let's take a look at the weekly. Can we see something here? We've been very bearish on the weekly for quite a while, right? Just like the monthly. Right, but the swing structure is what's telling us what we can expect. All right. And the swing structure is swing low, swing high, swing lower lows, swing lower high. We should be expecting a lower low to be made, and which means mitigating that larger monthly zone of demand down below. All right. We also have this zone here. We have it marked as a weekly zone of demand. It's also the extreme of a monthly zone of demand that led to this high. And here we are back again. Okay. So I have it as a monthly and a weekly, but it's the weekly is nested in the monthly, which makes for a pretty strong zone. All right. But this one has lows beyond it. And I think we are going to, as you see, stab our way down. I believe this is exactly what's going to happen. And we're going to take that low out. But that's going to take time. Let's go to the daily. We can see the price action up close and personal. Right? If I can just zoom in like I know what I'm doing, for God's sake. You can see we have this lower high here. All right. And I believe we did sweep liquidity here. Yes, we did. All right, we'll sweep liquidity there. Boom. And price is going to continue down. Let me get rid of this. Price is going to continue down lower. All right, we're going to make this lower low. We'll make that lower high, and I'm expecting a lower low to be made. So this weak low, because it didn't make a new high, is going to, I believe, is under attack. And you see how much momentum is in that Friday bearish candle there. Ooh, it looked like it wants some. It looked like it wants some. So I think it's going to get some. All right. I also want you to make note that we have some zones here that were violated. Haha. Let's take a zoom in on the 4 hour, and we can see it very clearly. We can see it very closely that there was a zone here. It swept liquidity. This was a good, legitimate breaking structure to the upside kind of demand zone. Price came down, reacted to it. This is the extreme of the reaction. And here we are getting ready to pounce through it. We got a close below this zone, a 4 hour close below this zone. Got it? So what does that mean? As soon as it breaks the zone for me, I'm already marking out my 4 hour supply that is responsible for breaking that demand zone. I'm marking it here, and I'm going to leave, where is it at? I'm over here. I'm going to leave an alert there to tell me, hey, you got to sell from there, buddy. All right. When the alert gets hit, I'll be on it like quick grits. You understand what I'm talking about? All right. So and that's a lot of, see, this is a news candle as well. So it makes me not trust zones like this. It does. I just made a note of this. So this is what you want to watch out for. All right. This zone may work. This zone may work. All right. But it's not 100% trustworthy because, one, there is no inducement here. There's no structure. All right? That's one thing. All right. I like to see a displacement candle. I like to see this imbalance there, but I like to see structure, and that can be used as inducement. For price to come back up, mitigate the zone, and then come back down. It has to have liquidity going in and liquidity to target coming out. You understand? I'm giving you the sauce here, y'all. I'm giving you the sauce here. All right. So that's on my criteria list. Also, it didn't sweep. It didn't sweep. If it would have came up here, I would trust this a lot more, but it didn't. It did not sweep liquidity. So I'm not really trusting this zone. All right. It may use this as inducement to take liquidity and come up here. I just want to put this in your ear. I just noticed this just now. So be careful. We could be looking here. We're going to look here first. All right. And as soon as price hits, I'm telling you what to do. All right. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. All right. Or as soon as price hits here, I'm going to my 15-minute time zone. And I'm going to be looking for my entry model like so. All right. It looks like a head and shoulders. It's not really a head and shoulders. But if it's a head and shoulders, that's even more, it's even better. But I'm looking for a push, a pullback, a higher high made, a break below that pullback low, and then a return to impulse. That's what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for doesn't look as retarded. That looks a little bit better. All right. And that's what I'll be looking for. Got it? Easy enough. So I'll be looking for that confirmation. If price decides it wants to give a little nudge, then come up and break this zone, I'll be happy to take my short from here. I am looking for shorts, people. Understand that. I'm looking for US dollar strength plays. So I'm looking for my shorts from up there. Okay. I'm looking for my shorts here. I'm looking for my shorts there. Either or. This is just a funky one to trust. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. Easy. All right. So with this break, if price decides to just keep bearish and come down here, I'm not entering here. You know, you're just entering in the middle of nothing. All right. What would I do? What would I expect if this happens? Come on, man. What is this? All right. I got problems. There you go. All right. So if price does come down here, let me tell you something. Good. Because I'm looking for price to target this low. All right. I'm looking for price to target this low. It may bounce. It may bounce before it takes that low out, but this is a target because it's a weak low. All right. I'm looking for price to take that low. And I'm looking for the same entry model to come up. And I'm looking for price to either take that or take that. You understand? Either what do you call mitigate here, and I'll look for price to do its thing there. All right, and then I would look for price to continue further down. All right, but I'm looking hard for this to for this low to get taken out. This low right here to get taken out by this. All right. I'm hoping it comes back up and gives me my entry here so I can take all of this. This is about 100, 130 pips or something. And that would be optimal. So I'm giving you what I'm looking, the kind of setups that I'm looking for. All right. I'm looking for sells. All right. That's it. We had a sweep of liquidity here. We had a sweep here. That might be enough for price to say it's all right to take this use this zone. We had a sweep here, but this one, I don't know. It might take these highs out and respect this high. We'll see how price acts, what the price action is. We'll look for 15-minute confirmations. Okay. Go ahead and smash that like button if you picked up what I put down. All right. And if you like, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you get it out to your friends. All right. And tell them that last week, if you haven't checked out that video yet, I gave a review of last week, this week in review. And we did pretty doggone well. We did pretty doggone well with our forecast at the Lions Den FX. Come on down there. We have a free membership drive going on right now. I just said free membership drive. Do join our free Telegram. Do join the Discord. It's free right now so we can let you know what the value is and let you make a decision whether you want to become a premium member or not. Right. All right. And do check out the video I have on your screen right now. This is the number 4 on the playlist for the week ahead of August 29th through September 2nd. All right, I'm going to do another one. We'll have 5 to start out with, and look for updates and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.